sworn I had aught to attend to.
Tis quiet about.
Nice nodded off for a moment there.
All this quiet makes me itch to cause a stir.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
Mayhap, if I hang about.
I mustn't let the captain see my knees. I mustn't let the captain see my knees.
Like it or not, I must go where duty calls me. I'd hasten home, were this not my duty.
Why? My knees have been acting up of late.
Well met. I worked hard today. I think. Well met. Much obliged.
Not buying? That's just as well. Better to be selective. Than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Fine place to harvest some ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises. Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but looking around, it strikes me that we pawns are all men. I wonder if this speaks to the Arisen's reference.
It's surely a coincidence. Don't make such a fuss.
Common reward, frustratingly so.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it. You haven't forgotten us, have you, Master?
I shall wait.
I've just had a thought. Curious thing. One of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
Now there's a thought.
Then I shall remain by your side. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Allow me to lead the way. I can take you to our destination by the optimum route. Tis a glad thing we rested around here.
Try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
Yet feel the wind on your face. Jump up, and I'll send you flying. That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Over here, if you please. This is a very steep slope, Master. One can slide down it, but not climb back up. Ought I to proceed? This might be worth a read.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek. This is rather thrilling. As I recall, the location of another of our tasks is not far from here.
We shall have to decide which is the most pressing. We cannot do everything at once. We've arrived, just as planned. I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
wasn't patient.
I'll crush you if you keep that up.
I grant you roaring flame.
We're done for. We'll pull through yet.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Leave off.
No dawdling. The Arisen calls.
'Tis easily done. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Have you forgotten something, Arisen? You're looking rather lost. Would seem our fight is not yet done.
We fight. To arms.
Very well, if I must.
I shall wait.
You spend your days wandering the kingdom, eh? If you've a quarrel, take it up with me.
I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Hope to see you again. I've a selection of wares that's sure to please. Fulminous shield, eh? 'Tis a bargain, I reckon. I picked it up in Melve after the dragon attacked. Can't speak for its contents, but it certainly looks valuable. Hope to see you again.
Our packs are heavier, and our purses far lighter.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every last coin.
Mayhap I've toiled long enough.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
I will use this opportunity to gather my strength.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Always sets me to think on this place.
The other day, I espied an elf, of all things. Seems they've a village nearby. They ill favour living alongside the people of other races, dwarves in particular. I understand their reluctance. They live several times longer than we do. I reckon that sets us apart. Not to mention their tongue is a mystery to us. If you can't share a jest, sharing a village is out of the question, eh?
Just about anywhere.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen.
I shall wait.
E'er since the reign of Rothaeus, the founder of Vermund, the village of Melv has played an indispensable role in the defense of our kingdom against the dragon. Yet twice now has the dragon set upon this village, inflicting numerous casualties before being allowed to flee. The fault here lies with you, Ser Ulrika. You have failed in your duty as acting chief.
With all due respect, Sir Martin, our village has dispatched many of its young hands to the northern stronghold since its completion. Was it not the former consul who decreed that the stronghold should serve to defend the kingdom, with Melv offering aid only where needed? Yet the stronghold has remained entirely silent to our plight. How can you say that the fault is ours to bear?
I know of no such agreement. At the very least, Queen Regent Disa has mentioned naught of the kind.
But I'm quite sure the consul...
You would dare misrepresent the words of the dead? Or do you mean to imply that the Queen Regent has spoken falsely? If so, then Melv's problems run far deeper than I had thought. 'Tis not indolence that has taken root here, but treason! The village entire will answer for this.
What? I intended nothing of the sort. Pray, let us...
Save your honeyed words, traitor! I must inform the Queen Regent of this development.
Not without its charms. Can't remember the last time I had
You came to see me? Forgive me, I've much to ponder. Still, how would you like to stay the night? I've yet to repay you for aught you've done for me. A small show of hospitality is surely the least I can do. 'Twas by your godly efforts that Melv escaped the worst of the dragon's assault. The people of this village are more precious to me than life itself. To lose them would have been the end of me. You have my earnest gratitude, friend. I wanted to tell you that, if naught else. Now, 'tis time we slept. There is much to be done for the village, and I shan't manage it without a good night's sleep.
Where is Ulrika? The Queen Regent has declared that Ulrika be apprehended as a traitor to the kingdom. All who seek to abet her will be tried in turn. Bring her before me at once.
Ulrika is gone.
What?
She stole away in the dead of night. Ask around. Several witnesses can confirm it. I cannot say why for certain, but I imagine she took your words to heart, Overseer. Realizing her plans for rebellion had been found out, she chose to abandon the village, for our sake.
You would have me believe that Ulrika was acting alone? That the rest of the villagers harbor no rebellious intent?
Aye, that's the long and short of it.
Very well. I shall take you at your word, sir. However, the absence of a leader will sow naught but chaos. For the time being, your village will be in our hands. If 'tis as you say, I do not expect there will be any objections.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Ah, there you are. There's aught I would ask of you. It concerns Ulrika. You've heard she fled the village, aye? Though that is the case, she would never truly abandon it. She left the village that she might fulfill her charge, protecting Vermund against the dragon. But as for where she went, I do not know. 'Twould be unwise for me to go looking for her, lest I draw the eyes of the Overseer's troops. However, should you happen to find her, would you tell me where she is hiding? I can only pray that she does not fall into the Queen Regent's clutches.
This way, Master.
My peace of mind depends upon your kindness, friend. Pray inform me if you find Ulrika. I can only hope she remains safe, and that the Queen Regent's web of lies ensnares her no further.
Perhaps this theorem will provide some
There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Then I shall remain by your side.
You're wasting your time talking to me.
Not a foe in sight.
I'll take the peace and quiet over a horde of enemies any day.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
time to be heading home.
Gotta be somewhere
Should
to
I
make
get
some
up
limb
skins
today.
of late? Maybe within my touch.
Hail!
This ox cart's bound for Burnworth. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Do with a decent supper.
Oh, I don't know about you, Master, but I'm worn out. Mightn't we have a rest before pressing on?
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
All that fuss, and nary a coin to show for it.
Loyalty's just another way to save your own skin.
Left a wink.
Can't stomach places like this.
It's quiet about.
I'd like to.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
Regarding the Vermundian military, yes?
It would seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Where are you going?
Living's hard, but dreams are free, I say. Ready for the morrow. Idleness is a luxury I can barely afford.
I'm in fine fettle today.
I'd fancy a kip. But not at the expense of my duty.
Wonder if it's too early for dinner.
Mayhap I really would have been better off a baker.